Welcome back to World Crisis Radio. Webster Tarpley here in Washington, D.C. Now, we've got to pay attention to the strategic crisis between the United States and Pakistan. We've touched on the Chinese warnings against internet warfare and the destabilization of nations and the question of cyber borders and the inviolability of those. But now let's shift gears for a minute and keep up with the many scandals of Barry Soetoro, alias Barack H. Obama. And we've had continuing interest in this, of course, because more and more indications that so-called birth certificate that was finally released, the alleged long-form vault copy, is full of imperfections, flaws, indicating forgery and manipulation. You've also got going on in the background the Blagojevich trial. Governor Blagojevich of Illinois, former governor, on trial in Chicago, various charges. And, of course, Tony Rezko, Obama's financial angel, remains in jail. But this Blagojevich trial, focusing on the alleged selling of Obama's senatorial seat, there's always a possibility that something dramatic might come out of there. But let's go to Philadelphia now and get an update from our friend Phil Berg, the guy who started this entire issue. And don't ever forget it, it was August 21st, 2008, and there we were at the Supreme Court, and that's when Phil started the ball rolling on this scandal, which remains the escape hatch, right? Again, if you don't like Obama, for whatever reason, this is your escape hatch. So let's hear from Phil. Welcome to World Crisis Radio.
My pleasure. So many things have happened. And I appreciate you reminding everyone that I started this back August 21st, 2008. Any and all information people want, they can get off my website, which is obamacrimes.com. I don't know if you saw yesterday, the chief counsel for the president resigned yesterday. And according to WorldNet Daily, according to Jerry Corsi, he believes he resigned because of this phony birth certificate that was just put on the Internet. Not the Internet, the whole world. I mean, Obama came out and made like a big joke, and we don't have to deal with this, but they had the audacity of putting out this document which has more holes in it than Swiss cheese, in my opinion. And that's significant. The important thing about that, they keep saying it's a long-form vault birth certificate. It's not. It doesn't have the baby's length, the baby's weight. I mean, they still talk about the father's race being African. African is not a race, and especially 1961, the only race you would have, in my opinion, and others, would be black or Negro or colored. It's not African. African's never been a race. So the word from Jerry Corsi, who's very on top of this, just yesterday said he thinks that he resigned because of that document, and probably did. It's just everyone says, how come Trump backed out? And then he's talking about he might run for president again. I think we can get Trump. I'm working on to get him back in on this birth certificate issue because, the media listens to him. And, not to say they don't listen to me, but there's a bigger story when Trump's involved. The media will cover us because, I'm going to tell you something. We're going to uncover this. I mean, it's just appalling that what's going on. And there's just so many things. I mean, we're reading more and more about what's going on over in Kenya. They acknowledge his birthplace. I mean, he was born there. I mean, let's wake up, America. We're the laughing stock of the world. And in my opinion, it's a total disgrace. We're about to file that no lawsuit. We've just been tied up with several other things, and we're trying to think what other approach to take. It's a shame we can't get the Republican, Darrell Issa, just to hold a hearing on this because now, you even have a fraudulent document here. Before it was put out on the website before he was president. But this, he came right out and said, this is my birth certificate. And that's fraud. That's forgery. So a lot of people are trying different things at this point, and we're contemplating what to do. But with all these Republicans here in the race, when it became a big item, through Trump, a few of them, Palin and others, started mentioning about the birth certificate. And it's really something that crosses political lines because some people keep knocking me, saying, you're a Democrat. How can you sue a Democrat? because the Constitution is more important than any political party. And we have to realize that and learn that and know that. We enjoy such freedoms in this country. And wake up, America. They can be taken away because this president, he's not even a president, this resident, and this Barry Soetoro, that's his real name. That's his adopted legal name. And he's never changed it since that time because he doesn't refute that. He acknowledges that in Hawaii they called him Barry. At Occidental College in California they called him Barry. His name is Barry Soetoro. The reason all of you out there should listen to this and take time to send it to all your friends and relatives and neighbors and whoever else is the fact that it's eating away at the Constitution. Best example, before his current problems, but for the past 10, 15 years, Arnold Schwarzenegger had been talked to about many people about running for president. And what does he constantly say? Amend the Constitution. Amend the Constitution.
I think probably Schwarzenegger is off the list, though, now. I think it's over for Arnie.
No, I think it's off the list, but as more and more information coming out, it'll be newsworthy. But the important part is what he said back then. He said, I can't be president because I'm not natural born. Amend the Constitution. And Obama is a disgrace because, in my opinion, I call him a phony. I call him a imposter. I call him the biggest hoax in the history of the United States of America because the Constitution says something, and it's important. But also there's talk that through the United Nations they're going to do something about restricting arms, restricting guns, that Secretary of State of Clinton's going to get involved signing something. I hope not, because, we should be making our own laws. It's like what happened a few months ago, if people remember, when they passed that law in Arizona going against people that were illegal aliens. Obama stepped right in and even sent it on to the United Nations to review. I really believe he did that for one main reason, and that is he's an illegal alien, and he's afraid if he steps in Arizona with that law in the books, he gets locked up. I really think that's what it is. A lot of people haven't followed that, but it's really a disgrace what's been taking place, and we're not going to give up. It's costing us a lot of money and a lot of time, but we're not going to give up because it's too important, Webster. Hopefully, very soon I'll have another lawsuit. So we're contemplating several things right now. But we need the American public to wake up. If this story was on the top fold of the newspaper, it'd be over in a week. Obama would be out. If Darrell Issa would hold a hearing, even though Obama's attorneys would fight it, then people would ask why. I mean, he spent like over $2 million fighting these lawsuits. You don't spend that kind of money unless you're really hiding something. So it's really important out there for everybody to and realize that I am the umbrella for all of you. I don't care what your issue is with Obama. With the new unemployment figures, it went up to 9.1%. People are dissatisfied with that. People are dissatisfied with Obamacare, which I believe is blatantly unconstitutional. People don't like the whole war issue. Whatever your issue is, I cover all of you because I am correct in that he's a usurper. He doesn't belong in the White House. Therefore, everything he's touched is voidable. And if we can work on that theory, we can straighten this country out before he does more damage. Again, what other president has gone around the world apologizing to the United States? None. What other president has bowed down to a Saudi king, bowed down to the Emperor of Japan, bowed down to the leader of China? No.
And the Queen of England, don't forget that.
Oh, the Queen of England. And how about when he screwed up the toast for the Queen of England? I mean, this guy has no finesse. The people around him, he hasn't even put around him solid people because he has no good foreign policy. He should have known the protocol, what to do with the Queen. And even, I don't know if I raised it last time, Webster, maybe you know, when he finally got to do his toast to the Queen and the Queen finally did a toast to him, Obama held up his glass both times but never took a sip. I think that's a disgrace. I really think. I think we have protocol, and if he didn't want, champagne or wine there, I'm sure he could ask for something else. But
and he's in violation of the War Powers Act. He's violating the War Powers Act. He is impeachment state, but impeachment is not possible, but the birth certificate route will work. So, ObamaCrimes.com, Phil Berg. Phil will be back next week. We're interested to know what your plans are for new avenues of inquiry.